One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport, and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Philadelphia Eagles. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Sounds good.
We step aside here in this first quarter.
You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, is there a time limit to get there? Well, we want to do this to be relaxing. Okay. I'm just me too. There's only two of them.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. To the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you create those great mismatches, throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Now back to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. He'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback, because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be, but early in this one, advantage defense.
Sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Second and 8 coming up. They'll set up to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
They'll backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back to throw now on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down. Now they try the right side here. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. With touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
I don't know what to say. No, we have face to face.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their futures. They look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that.
Under pressure, they got him again. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's fielded at the 45. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to him.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because you take it away 4 times through interceptions. What do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will have the Bears first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And a lot of
2-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports.
She's grabbing on
First downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
That one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those fast going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, but he pops it up in the air.
I'm fucking with the plug, brother.
The point there is they were able to connect. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd
Fucking
down.
with the plug. They're outside assistance, man.
They gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up the 3 yards.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
I'm tired of what they echo. They're treating me like family.
To bring up 3rd down. Back to throw here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
And his kick here is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points. So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're doing the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown. I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it? Touchdowns. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. And
this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They're on the counter now on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play.
I'm posted in the trenches and some shit I can get.
Brings up 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is the only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Focus on,
To take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or a worst of punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Hands it off out of the gun. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36. A gain of about 4.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
2nd and 6. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
He's certainly making his presence felt both the pass and the run game. His first carry of the game.
He showing that he can shuffle
Fly
as
again.
well. All tied up.
I'll learn how to fly
First
again.
half.
I'll learn how to fly
Once we hit
again.
halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. They'll set up a throw. Being chased out left. Finding some room in midfield. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Brian Flores learned under the master. He's going to go on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll drop to throw.
Oh my God, bro. Some man shit for real, boy.
Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And this is going to be no good. He missed it out to the left. So we have reached halftime here in a good one. 10-10 is our score.
Playing pass, so you got one.
We check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
On play action, they'll throw. It's incomplete.
Oh my God, bro.
Couldn't connect. So Charles, tie game here. What are your keys?
Basic ass story.
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off near the 44. First possession of the third quarter, interception, so maybe a second-half tone set.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
That happened to you before.
Stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Yeah, he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Looking to throw. Eluding. Pressure gets to him again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. They won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall. Right
Hey, he don't.
on the scrimmage.
This nigga's team keeping him in it, man.
Nice job defensively.
Shit.
And likely forces a punt situation on fourth. The punt team on now as this one's sent away. That's taken it around the 40. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 40.
Go, let's get this one moving.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
Touchdown, Philadelphia!
Wake the fuck up, Rob.
Touchdown number 8.
You know what I'm saying? Cover 3 and cover 1 all game? Fuck him. We got this shit.
Have taken the lead. Right down the middle, and that makes it a 17-10 score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signal.
About to be an ugly fucking second half, baby. Let's go.
Offense ready to go for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The corner blitz pays off. There's a sack him for a loss of 5.
Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Oh, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel, okay? So when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. And this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player.
Get the fuck out of here.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. They'll drop the throw. And he will not be able to
My fucking ball, man.
It's incomplete. The coverage strong. Here comes the Bears punter now.
Bro, niggas like this hang around, bro. Never. Fuck wrong with you?
And he'll take it just outside the 40. And he'll take this
Playing with me.
field before going out of bounds. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. 1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Now play fake here on 1st down. Flushed out late. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Don't cheat me.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns
What?
so far. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields this way up at the 17. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Try to shake things up a little bit and try to get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
2nd and 2. Flush to his right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up.
Ain't supposed to be going for this.
That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. And that is
Fuck, bitch.
There is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them. to figure out why.
Someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Is the kickoff unit as they run and send this one away. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to put themselves back there and help their team.
We'll see if they can recoup and recover. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down.
2nd and 11 now.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go down again. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustration, don't you think?
Yeah, number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his pass is
That fucking safety's nice.
Picked off at the 23. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Now a throw here to his running back. Escapes the defender. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Well, this game was decided
Got the trap.
and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers.
You're a young tough nigga. Caught up in the Mighty Mouse.
Probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Defensively here,
Rick Giants and Adam Murray.
pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. And that'll set them back 5. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. 3 yards won't be enough here, as that'll bring up 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught at the 7. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Till then, my nigga, it's a wild lifestyle.
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. He's got it at the 2. And he'll get in for the score. That's going to cut the lead down to 13.
Help him out. Fuck it. And I can't keep this bitch because I be peeping shit.
Takes it at the 7. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Eagles are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. They'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Popular down near the goal line, quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to
I
the
can't
receiver.
trust him.
In this event, they did.
You playing that blank kicking shit. I don't want that.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Forced out to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of first. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. Fourth down. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And the Eagles are going to take over in great
Starting
field
name was
position.
number 9.
Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And down inside the 15 he goes.
90 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's
And some
reach.
naked pussy, naked body flip.
To take a sack in this part of the field, it brings up third down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Eagles extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 26. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Second and 11. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles defense able to hold. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man on the crossing route. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
He's going to rifle one deep left side, and this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
Gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Philadelphia, the win here in Week 18 gives them a pivotal 11th win on the year, running their final mark to 11-6.
And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Chicago,
they'll finish a less than stellar campaign with a mark of 6-11.
And this is a team that has a few good pieces in place, but could stand to get deeper and younger all around. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Because he got his little show, so he's Man, Faith is not coming because they'll be out of town like Jay's. They're supposed to come the day before. You know where? Nobody responded in that group, so I don't know who's coming. She didn't say for sure she was coming. She just put a hook.